Good morning, everybody. I'm Adam Bilsing, and this is the Oregon Drum Project, where we do daily deep dives into every aspect of the art of drumming. Today is day 102, and our topic is one-handed brush patterns with accents. If you'd like to practice along, I'm getting these patterns and ideas from a DVD called The Brush Secret by our buddy Florian Alexandru Zorn. So without further ado, let's get to work. Okay, so here we are over at the old cardboard hunk, and as promised, we're going to talk about some one-handed brush pattern exercises real quick. The reason I wanted to do some one-handed patterns is because I was noticing when I was practicing with both hands that one would sort of hide behind the other, and I couldn't really split off and figure out which hand was working well and which hand was not, because all the sound was running together. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to practice these brush strokes one-handed. Okay, so if you've been following along at all, you know I'm working on two different types of accents and a couple different types of motions, clockwise and counterclockwise. But I'm going to show you right-handed. We're going counterclockwise or inwards, sort of the wax on motion as I like to call it. So just start with basic circles with the downbeat at the top of the pattern. 1 and 2 and then you start adding in some accents when you feel comfortable with this. Quarter note accents, which happen at the top of the circle. And then you can add eighth note accents. And then run through the tables of time. Triplet, 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 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a triplet, 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 until you lose the handle. I can't play the triplets that fast. And then you would do the same thing with pressure accents. 3, 4, 1. Triplet, 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 triplet. The 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and then back down. So that's the idea. With one hand, you can really tell where you're starting the note and where you're stopping the note and really start to get a sense for the feeling of everything. So I would do that right-handed, counterclockwise, right-handed, clockwise, left-handed, clockwise, left-handed, counterclockwise, and run through those same accent patterns with the same subdivisions on all of those different variations. I think I spent about an hour doing all of that this morning. So I found that exercise to be really useful in isolating each of my hands and getting to really hear them clearly by themselves and feel them clearly by themselves, so I get a sense of what needs to improve, and nothing can hide in the static stirring sound that you get when both hands are going at the same time. So that's important, again, for increased control, and increased control is important because it leads to freedom. The more control you have, the more freedom you have to really say what you would like to say behind the drum set and express yourself totally freely. As you could tell, I'm way into doing things freely. All right, that's it. We'll call it a day. 102 days to be exact. 102 days in the bag for the Oregon Drum Project, working towards my ultimate goal of ecstatic improvisation through technical mastery of the drum set. Today was pretty good, but these brushes are still kicking my butt around a little bit. Special thanks as always to my producer, Mr. Silas himself over at Red 11 Media. Also shouts out to Los Cabos drumsticks, which I've been using and enjoying very much. And today's practice material all came out of The Brush Secret, a DVD that I've been stealing some ideas from, and I'm really just scratching the surface with it. So if you like what you've been watching and want to follow along, please go ahead and like and subscribe below. You can also follow me over on Twitter at Dirty Bandana, on the social network Minds, also at Dirty Bandana, and you can get all the details for everything about the Oregon Drum Project over at dirtybandana.com. That's it. See y'all tomorrow.